Here we see two possible representations of an AC voltage source. Both these representations look very much similar. The expression of the voltage is 5 cosine omega t in both these cases. However, in this representation, there is no plus or minus sign associated with this. But in this representation, we have a plus and a minus sign associated with this. Now, between these two representations, which is the correct or complete representation of an AC voltage source? Please think before I give you the answer. I guess many of you believe that representation A is correct and representation B is wrong. And you think so probably because you believe that these plus minus signs are required only for DC sources. Since in AC or alternating sources, voltage changes from plus to minus and minus to plus alternatively. Therefore, neither side should be marked as plus or minus side. And that's why you probably think this representation is correct and representation B is wrong. However, that is not right. Actually, this representation is incomplete and this representation is the correct or complete one. Because this first representation does not tell everything about the source. For example, I can ask these questions. Which side of the source, left side or the right side, is at the higher potential at time 0? Or which side of the source, left side or right side, is at the higher potential at time pi by omega? For this representation, there is no way for answering these questions. However, if I ask the same questions for this second representation, then we can answer these questions. Since at t equal to 0, cosine 0 is 1 and therefore the value of the source is 5 plus 5, therefore the left side will be at a higher potential compared to the right side. More precisely, left side will be at 5-fold higher potential compared to the right side. Similarly, at time t equal to pi by omega, cosine omega t will be minus 5 and therefore the value of the source will be minus 5 and thus the right side will be at 5-fold higher potential compared to the left side. So at time t equal to 0, left side of the source will be at higher potential and at time pi by omega, right side of the source will be at the higher potential. We can answer these questions just because we have these plus minus signs. Without this, we cannot answer these questions and therefore this representation is incomplete.